There's a lot of fakes in these boot sales. Every single shirt I'm flicking through that you can see here is fake. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the free Football Shirt Collection Challenge, the series where I look to build a football shirt collection without spending any money on it. That's what the word free means. So how do we do that? Well, we have to go out and buy football related items, we have to sell them, we have to take the profit, and then we buy the shirts we want for the collection. I'm mainly looking to collect Liverpool football shirts here and Welsh shirts as well, but as you can see by this beautiful thing that I'm wearing, this is an Antalyaspor shirt. This was brand new with tags, still is, incidentally. Tag is actually digging into my neck as we speak. We acquire these shirts through places like Vinted, Facebook, Marketplace, where else? eBay. We've picked up, I think, a Schalke shirt from eBay as well, and a Chelsea shirt, which is part of the collection, believe it or not, even though I am a Liverpool fan. Not because I used to be a Chelsea fan in any way, but we beat them on the way to the 2005 Champions League. So I kind of want to collect those shirts as well, you know, of teams we've beaten. So there may be the odd Premier League club shirt creeping in here or there, but just for the reason that it's part of that history line. So, with that being said, today I pick up yet another Liverpool shirt, a really, really nice Spanish League shirt, and something that isn't football related. But I saw it, I knew a little bit about it, and then I thought, well, I'm going to buy it because it's cheap. So let's get into that first. So I'm in a boot sale, I'm walking around, and I see a rail. I'm looking through the rail, and the footage that you see in front of you right now, unfortunately, is not the footage of me picking this up. Because I didn't. This was right at the end. This was my very last purchase of the boot sale. I was just about to leave, and I checked this one stall just in case, and it had something that I thought it was worth picking up. It was £3. Had it on the hanger, and I knew a little bit about it because I'd seen it before. So I'm looking around, and there's a lot of fakes in these boot sales. Every single shirt I'm flicking through that you can see here is fake. There was a rail before, of course, with no tops on it at all, but it looked like it was full of like football shirts and things, but it just didn't have any on it. Anyway, the shirt in question is this here. Now, it's actually quite nice. I like it, but obviously I'm not going to keep it because it's rugby. But it is a Blues training shirt, and I forget what it smells. Absolutely fantastic. I don't know what washing powder they use. It doesn't have one of those Adidas labels on the inside of it for whatever reason, you know, the ones that tell you what year it was made. Or does it actually? Oh, it does. It's down here. My bad. I knew it did. 2017, as you can see, but £3 on that. 100% genuine, because who's going to fake this? I like it. I do like it. It's quite plain, but that's me. It does have some nice sort of orange detailing on the sleeves, the Adidas stripes there, of course. That was £3. I'm looking to get about 20 out of that, so just to put a little bit of profit back into the series. That was well worth the pickup, in my opinion. It smells so good. Anyway, that was a very quick pickup. I thought I would show you, and we'll add a little bit of profit into the series. Probably going to add about £15 profit into the series after we sell that. I will get 20. There was a recently sold one. I say recently. It hadn't gone for a while, but there is one on eBay that has sold, and that went for about 23, 22 or something. So I'm quite confident I can get 20 for it, especially with the condition that it's in as well. So yeah, with fees, I charge postage on top. We should be looking at about £14, £15. Happy days. And then we move in to a pair of football boots. Now, I don't have these in front of me because they've sold already, but here is me picking them up at the boot sale.
Oh, they got prices on them, have they? No, these haven't.
Well, they say see Naples and die, don't they?
How much on those?
8.
8?
It's one of the best. It's not Chinese, so best.
There you go.
No problem.
brilliant.
Thank
you
you
very
very
much.
much, my friend.
Cheers. Bye.
So this guy is at this boot sale very often, and he always has at least one pair of football boots. This time he had a pretty nice pair of football boots, actually. I have had them before. I don't know if I've had them in the series before, but I have bought them before. And I have another pair in a future video coming up that is exactly the same as their same model, but different colour. I think did he want 8, 7, 8? I can't remember how much he said, because it's been a good couple of weeks since I picked these up. They sold the very next day, quite quickly. I think they sold for 25. I might be wrong. I'll put the price on screen for you. So we're adding a little bit more profit to the series as well. So the total profit of the series is on screen for you right now. That's how much money we have to spend on football shirts for the collection. Now, there are 2 shirts upcoming here, one of which I am definitely keeping, and it's a very bizarre scenario. The other one I kind of want to keep, but at the same time, I don't know if A, I should, or B, I want to. I do want to, but I don't at the same time. So let's get into that first, because that is the one that is potentially going to add the profit or not. At the moment, it is actually listed, and I've had some interest on it, and I am tempted to just let it go because it's not really something that I'm overly excited about. This is a vintage pickup. This was... just dropped everything on the floor. This was £7 plus postage and fee. So we're looking at £10. We're looking at £10 on the nose. It was £7. I'm looking at it right in front of me. £1.99 postage, and then it would have been a 70p fee. So yeah, we're looking at 10 quid. 10 quid for this shirt is absolutely insane, by the way. So it is a Barcelona away shirt, and it's there, and it looks... I mean, condition-wise, it is actually very, very good. There is almost nothing to speak of in terms of imperfections, damage, or whatever it may be. The only thing about this shirt that has any wear to it whatsoever is the label on the inside. I say the label, you know what I mean, the printed on label there. There's a little bit of wear to the sizing, you know, made in Indonesia, but it's got a little bit of wear to it. But everything else about it is fantastic. Has the patch on the arm, which is nice. Unfortunately, it doesn't have Messi or Iniesta or anything on the back of it. I can't remember what year this is from. I'll put it on screen because I had to look it up because I can't. I mean, Barcelona, you know, don't get me wrong, I like some of their shirts, but I don't really follow what shirt is what year. I can name a few, but I don't know this one. Is this 2008? Might actually be... yeah, I think it is. I think it does say on the label. 2008, that's really... I say that's really annoying. It didn't take me like 2 seconds to find out what year it was from, but I was Googling to try and find what year it was from, and it's on the label. But there we are. That shirt right there is an XL, so at the moment it would fit me, although I am getting into shape because I want to be able to fit into these Kappa tops. So... I said it would fit me. It would be a little bit baggy, but I kind of like wearing football shirts that are a little bit baggy, not skin tight things. That is there, by the way. That isn't real, of course. We talked about that. We got scammed with that one. I used that for running. As I said, I'm a man of my word, and I said I'd use it for running, and I did. So that £10 would be banging to put into the collection because that is a £30 to £40 shirt. All day, every day. I think I currently have it listed for 40, maybe 35. I can't remember. It is 100% genuine. I have searched up because you've got to be careful these days. Have to be careful. But I've searched up the code, and if you want to do it as well, there's the code. It is a genuine shirt. From places like Vintage, you've got to be very careful because the return policy is almost non-existent. You may get lucky, you may be in the 1% that actually manage to get their money back. But if you buy a fake shirt and you open up a case and Vinted themselves do not reply within the allotted 48 hours, it's done. They will then forget about it. They'll ignore it. But I don't think I could see the... oh no, I could. I've got a picture in front of me. They showed the product code of it, so I could search it up there and then. But if you need to know about Barcelona shirts very, very quickly, you'll learn it better over time, but the badge is the biggest giveaway. That is a perfect badge because it's a genuine shirt. But the bits, and it's going to be a bit blurry, I do apologise, but like the outer shield, right? the bit between the outer shield and the inner bit, so all the way around, has to be symmetrical. That gold there in the middle of it all needs to be symmetrical the entire way around. If you find a fake, and if I can find a picture I'll show you, but if you find a fake or you find a shirt and you're not sure if it's fake, that bit will be so uneven all the way around, or it'll be a little bit printed over to the right or to the left, and you'll be able to tell instantly by looking at it. Some of them are really bad, some of them are not so bad. It's a very telltale sign with Liverpool shirts as well. The C on the so far away. The C on that is terrible, right? And that's always the giveaway with Liverpool shirts. This probably isn't thick enough, but it's the C that's the giveaway on Liverpool shirts. So there's always a tell with every badge, with every team. It's not printed quite correctly, so just be on the lookout. But I'm not sure whether to keep this or not. I mean, I like it. I do like it, and it is a part of, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like football. I guess it's just football history, but like pure football history. You know, back in the day when, I say back in the day, it's not even that long ago, 10, 15 years ago, when Messi, Iniesta, Xavi were ruling the world of football, that was the shirt that they were wearing to do it in, and it is a part of that sort of football history. So it is very tempting to keep it, but at the same time, if I'm ever going to get one of these, I want a name on the back of it, because I don't know, I'm that way inclined, I suppose. So I think I am going to sell that. So we are going to add the profit that we could potentially make from £10 into the series. I mean, I'm going to be conservative and just say that we're going to make a £20 profit on it. We may make a little bit more, but I'll just say £20 profit. Anyway, let's get into this really interesting, something that I've never seen before in my life, right? And it's, maybe I'm bigging it up too much, but I have in front of me, in the bag, a Liverpool shirt. And it's a Liverpool top that I very nearly bought in Sports Direct a couple of times over the last few weeks. But I've held off for no reason whatsoever. I've just held off. It's currently down to, I think, £35. It is last season's shirt. And the listing on Vinted, it was up there for like $14.99 or something. I got them down to $9.99. Weird pricing. Plus I had to pay postage and there's a little bit of a fee, so we're looking at about £13 all in for this shirt, right? And it's brand new with tags. But the description is, note, this is a copy, not an original as far as I can tell. It's very good, comes with tags, size large. Now, let me show you the shirt. So it's still, I've left it in here as I do all the time, because then it's just easier for me to keep up to date with what's going on. And there it is. Now you can tell already what shirt it is going to be. It's the away shirt from last season with the checkered neck. Why have you bought this if it's not an original and it's a copy? It's a good question. Am I going to use it to run in? We'll go through that in a minute, but there it is. That's a pretty damn good copy, if I do say so myself. Not bad. So the interesting thing about this is the seller, who has feedback, by the way. It's not just someone who doesn't know what they're talking about and is listing it. They have other football shirts on their page. They have feedback for football shirts, so they have sold them in the past. This person has listed this shirt as a fake, essentially, which A, you're not allowed to do. Vinted will take it down if they react quick enough, which generally they don't. But yeah, it's a weird one. This person has sold it as a fake, and I'm looking at it, I'm looking at the pictures, and I'm thinking, that doesn't look fake to me. It can't be fake. It looks too good to be fake. The C, and we've talked about it just a second ago, the C looks really good. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you the pictures that they showed me, but the C looked fantastic. The thickness of the Liverbird looked really, really good. The Nike logo looked good, and everything about it, like, it was made in the right place. So I took a punt, and I thought, I'm 95 to 99, somewhere in that region, % sure that this is not a fake shirt. So it arrived, the tag says, and to be fair, if I saw this tag, and just the tag, I probably would have gone, yeah, right, it's fake, because it literally just says men's. It doesn't say anything else at all. It just says men's. men's HOM, football, soccer, large. That's all it says. Generally, and to be honest, I haven't bought a Nike football shirt from new, a Nike Liverpool shirt from new, so I don't actually know. But 9 times out of 10 anyway, it will say the club name on the label. We had it with the Inter one, it had the club name on it. This shirt has the club name on it. Even the Spezia shirt had the club name on the tag. So that was my first sort of, when I looked at it, I thought, oh, don't know about that one. But, you know, it looks really good. It looks very, very good. The easiest way to tell, of course, and a lot of people think that is a way of telling, that is nothing. That is just something that they put there for the sake of putting there. A lot of people, and it drives me absolutely insane, when you ask them, you ask like someone, oh, is this genuine? Or can I have a look at the product code? They send you this and they go, yeah, it's genuine. Look, it has an authentic. That doesn't mean anything. Anyone can stick that on there. It doesn't mean anything. What you're looking for is the tags on the inside. So these ones are a little bit bent up. But the first telltale sign that this is actually a real shirt is there's no pen on the labels. On fake shirts, you get a little number written on the tag. And that is a way for them, and it's a very primitive way, but it's a way for the people who sell fake shirts to number how many they have in a particular batch. And it sounds stupid, it sounds like it's not true, but it absolutely is. If you have a fake shirt, or you have a shirt and you've bought it second hand, and you don't know because maybe the tag has been ripped out of it, like the actual product code has been ripped out, have a look at this and see if it's got any pen mark on it, because if it has, you may very well have been duped. However, I'm going to openly give this to you because I'm happy for you to go and research it yourself. There is the product code. What you're looking for, by the way, is to type in the DB5902-704. If you type, it's probably blurry, I do apologise, but if you type that in to Google, you will get the item that number corresponds to. What does the item correspond to? This. This is a genuine shirt sold by someone who thought it was fake. I don't know why. Yeah, took a punt. Everything looked good on it. They didn't have the product code in the original listing, unfortunately, so I had to take a punt. But when I looked at the badge, the C looked far too good for it to be fake. And then there was just, I don't know, there's just too much about it that looked good. And it was a large, which is the size I'm trying to sort of openly get into, or happily get into, I should say. But yeah, there we go. We have a shirt for £13. Woohoo! That would have cost me £35 had I bought it in Sports Direct. Now, to be fair, had I bought it in Sports Direct, because they've got like an end of line clearance going on right now, had I bought it, I probably would have had it with a name on the back of it. I was thinking maybe Thiago or something. But I'm happy just to pick it up for £13, not a problem. Brand new with tags as well. It is kind of tempting to sell it, if I'm honest. I don't think I'm going to, but I am tempted to sell it and then use that money to go to Sports Direct and buy a brand new one with a name on the back, because a brand new one with a name on the back from Sports Direct is probably going to be about 40 quid, whereas I could probably get 35 or close to 35 for that shirt on, possibly on Vinted, but eBay or maybe even Facebook. Someone who doesn't go to Sports Direct or even look at the prices of Sports Direct, who just wants that shirt and doesn't do any research, or people from abroad who don't have Sports Direct, obviously, and maybe their stores are not doing end of line, could possibly sell that for £35. It is tempting to do that, and then for an extra £5 we get a name and number on the back of it, and it will still be brand new with tags. So, not sure what to do there. I think I am going to keep it, though, to be honest. We've made enough profit today that it would pay for the shirt in its entirety, and we add money to the series as well. So if we really want to, we could go in to Sports Direct and buy that again with a name and number on the back, and sort of wear both of them, really. So we've got one for the week and one for Sunday best, if you will. But very, very happy with that pickup. It's so confusing to me, and I would love to ask them, but I don't want to make them feel bad. I'd love to know why they thought it was a copy. Why did they think it was fake? Do you know what? I might message them. I might message them. Maybe. So that's going to do it for today's episode of the free football shirt collection. We are adding that Liverpool top to the collection. I am still semi on the fence about the Barca shirt. I think I am going to sell it because I would like one with a name and number on the back of it. And of course we've made profit from the rugby top and from the boots as well. So we have a not a very strong, but a much stronger position than what we had previously. We are still trying to recoup all the money we've spent on the fake shirts. To be fair, we probably have now, thinking about it. Even with that Liverpool top that we've bought, I'm probably still now, or back to where we were before we got duped by 3 fakes. But that's going to do it for today. If you have enjoyed it, do me a favour and hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And until the next time, goodbye.